Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zero, or Midbloom. Today we're going to be playing some Kingdom Come. If you've never played this before, you're in for a treat. It's one of my favorite games. Handful of loyalists stand beside the rightful king. That's us. We are one of those.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Ow. They're losing heart. We're these guys.
We need more!
The ones being attacked.
Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Oh, that's so scary. Who's this? It's Godwin. Good old Godwin.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Oh no.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
Hans.
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Get ready! Take cover!
And the droplet. Uh-oh.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
It's up to Godwin. Only Godwin can save us now.
Lord the gate! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them! Shoot him!
How did I... You know what? We are extremely skilled. I don't know if they're gonna, like...
Got him!
aim at me. That's why I'm backing up. Safety first.
Got him!
What now, fucker?
Get ready! They're coming inside! Godwin, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Okay.
Godwin! Get over here with that cross. Join the line. Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Don't stop! What the fuck are they waiting for? Pour fire onto them! Fire! Pour oil on them, for fuck's sake! Run, you fuckers! Get ready for another attack! This won't stop them! Godwin, that's it! Draw your sword and follow me!
Yes, Daredevil. I will draw my sword. And I will follow you. Go faster.
Fucking Wenceslas!
Don't let them climb up! Knock it down!
Hey! Get down! Knock that down!
Ow!
Oh, that's you!
Sorry, I didn't notice
Got
that.
it!
Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Okay.
Everyone to the tower!
Imagine being woken up to that. Such a different vibe from what we were just going through.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
You must have a good core because I would fall off.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Harry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this
Excuse me?
Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Audentes,
I don't
Fortuna,
doubt it.
Uvat.
All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to
Henry,
be
you're
finally
so
out of
cute.
that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir,
Henry's just worried. Henry's gotta keep you safe, boy. Trusky! Look at Matt running along.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Aw, Mutt. Mutt and his two dads. So cute. Beautiful. It's like returning
Well, Henry,
home.
looking forward to new adventures? Adventures
Oh,
that will become
always.
the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh?
Did you hear those
But why
wolves?
didn't Uncle Hanners take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye,
He's definitely
does look
testing
like
you.
that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies
So cute.
rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well,
No.
enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
sir,
I didn't go anywhere.
how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Wow, so handsome riding his horse.
Sir,
But keeping up with the horses.
Should we get ready for a fight?
I like how that's his
Easy,
first
Henry.
instinct.
They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
surround them!
Henry wouldn't know that.
Don't let them get away!
Besides, we don't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Holtz! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that
The
straightforward
way he's
these
looking at him.
days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
Ipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa.
Indeed.
And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While
Oh.
my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
No, we are not enemies. Calm down. I got you, boy. Do I
Not
got you?
enemies.
I don't know.
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
Henry. Starting experience points. We're gonna go with advisor because I like the sharp tongue and a kind word. He is a good boy.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz,
We're a good boy.
Say, the one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered.
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Diplomatic. Noble appearance. I don't look that noble. Of your chivalry. No. We're gonna talk. We're a talky boy.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
I do like their colors, though. Red.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't
Thank
accompany us
you.
to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
We would like it very much.
What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Bye, Thomas.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Look at Pebbles.
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Or they're watching us and waiting. I don't understand how Hans survived this long.
Come on, fellas.
How has he lived this
We're up
long?
here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Look at me being all strong.
Be quiet, you wee bit hound.
A strong, independent man. Aww. Oh, I can't see what Pebbles has. What, Wow, I'm rich. What saddle is this? It's so cute. I want it. Okay, calm down. So cute. Alright, buddy, I'm here.
For Christ's sake! Henry! Call
Come
off
here.
that damn
What's all the
dog
fuss about,
before
Mutt?
he wolfs
Are you
down
that
the
hungry?
last of our mates.
All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was
Hoorah.
a pain in the ass.
Got some food.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Listen, if you give me that sausage now, I'll bring you something from the feast tomorrow. They'll surely serve us up some real delicacies at Lord von Bergoff's castle. And I'll be invited, too.
You might be right. After all, you're a noble's bastard, and Zahans always keeps you close at hand. All right, then. Here's your sausage. And don't forget about me tomorrow. My favourite is boar meat with rosehip sauce and cabbage.
Boar meat. Yes, sir. Come here. Mutt,
Here, Mutt.
have some numbing sausage. Wow. You ate it all?
Sit and stay. Oh,
What a good
come
boy.
here.
He sits and he stays. Houndmaster 15. Everything's just 15. Aw, Mutt really likes us. That's sweet. How sweet.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
What?
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
I'll roll a few. Do you want to roll with me?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
Sounds fair to me. All right, it's a deal.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Please be mine. Oh, I do not like the sound of those wolves.
Aye, that'll do. Oh, come on!
Never play with Henry.
Kurva! Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Use your ring.
Hey, Conrad, one little game, eh?
I
Leave me
wonder.
alone.
I could give this to
I
Oates,
know you
but
only too well. It's all
I'm
one little
curious
game.
about-
One little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
what if? Oh, I can't hide it. Aw.
This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there.
Oates.
Hey, Oates. I won a ring off Tankard at Dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Would you give it back to me? After all, I gave you that sausage out of the goodness of my heart. Be fair, Henry.
Don't cry, Oates. Here. You have it.
You're a good lad, Henry.
He was gonna give it anyways. Cute. Alright. Nicholas.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions.
A wee bit.
Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
I'm not so sure about that.
Nah.
Even the best of folks can fall out. One small wrong word robs them up the wrong way. And next thing you know, the claws are out.
Aye, I suppose. Still, though, I reckon it'll be fine. Mind where
So-
you're going?
Sorry, that was my bad. I'm guessing this is Hans's tent. Sir Hans deserves only the best. Alright,
Henry, come here.
I don't want to.
Tankard.
Sorry, I ran into...
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
Certainly.
Eh?
All right then.
Eh?
Just
Eh?
a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
You afraid you don't want to use real swords? Okay, Sir Hans. Oh. Thought I just walked or jumped over.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Is that the best you've got?
Nice.
I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A
Properly.
longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while
No, I'm
you're
not.
attacking. You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. That's the way. Good.
Ow!
Nice. What are you doing? Cover. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've
He
got to
slapped
make
me
an
around.
opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Pretty good.
Come on.
Nice, Henry.
Thank you. Say nice things to me more. Come on. Come at me, bro.
Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Sweet. Nice. Well,
Taste that.
not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Nice. Oh,
That's how it's done.
nice, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. Now let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard. First hit.
My shadow makes me look like a madman.
Ow! Kurva!
Fuck me.
Ow! Kurva!
Come on, Hans. Come on, Hans. Hit me.
How do you do it?
Come at me, bro. Let's fight.
How do you do it?
Gotcha.
How do you do it?
Gotcha. Just gotta be talented.
How do you do it?
Die!
Hans. What do you mean die?
You've no chance against me.
Shut up!
Ow! Kurva!
Kurva. Oh, Hans.
Ow! Kurva!
Gotta block your undefended side. Yeah, there you
I yield! Enough! Oh, fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Don't look at me like that. Whee.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
See, now I won in Ratai. But I'm curious what happens when he says this.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you
Of
get a
course
bang
you
in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. Feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed
What?
to be?
What's
What
left
kind
of
of quip
our
was that?
supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that
Teresa.
crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
I don't know. Nothing happened between us.
Nothing?
I don't know.
I don't get it. A nice lass like that.
I was too busy ogling. Not
You know,
her.
this travelling isn't too bad.
Henry likes it too.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Hans is so cute, his little laugh. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Do you even know who I am?
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Cute.
And what about,
time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends.
Sir,
Once
sir.
von Bergov
So
hears us
cute.
out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well,
That's my lord.
we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Bergov?
Oh, I know.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate
A
an
big
alliance with him.
cheese.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all
finest
kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I like marksmanship.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all,
A
why
crossbow,
not seize
actually.
the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stopped going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That
Stop.
sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow?
Offense
with getting
taken,
supplies
my
for
lord.
the journey back.
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Oh, boys. Look at my...
Go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Poor Oates.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're
you
not on
should
a trip
listen
the
to your
baths here,
older
Sir Hans.
elders. Your elders.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds.
Yes.
I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Freedom.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Henry, I'm so cute.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Are you the king in question?
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on.
He really don't give a heck about my traumas. I can't swim. My dad and mom are dead.
What's the matter? Females!
Henry just like, I'm just done with this kid.
Sir Hans. Oh, shut up and let's go. Quietly. We don't want them to spot us. Hans. Oh.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close.
Domine. Domine. Domine.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Okay, Peeping Tom. Should I say Peeping Hans? I'm only going with you to make sure you're safe, by the way. I don't want to peep on no girls.
Shit. One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path.
Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Why aren't you doing this? Oops, I threw it too far. She didn't hear that at all. Didn't hear that either.
What was that?
There we go.
All right. What was that?
It works. Let's go.
Go, babes. You're the one that wants to see some females. The things I do for my man. I mean, my friend. I mean, my lord.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Nope. Nope, this is good for me. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that they're not bathing. They're all clothed, it's fine.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're in...
Oh, Nicholas. Conrad.
You've got to do something. Stay down.
Remember these faces. Oh, oats. Oh, I didn't like that. Wait, where's my... Okay, there's Hans's horse, but where's my puppy and my horse?
Oh, fuck. Aletta. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
They're gonna do bad stuff. Ew! He's like magging on her.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pig! That Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
I'm sorry, Hans, but
Catch them! Enough, I said!
The fuck? It's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
oh, Henry. I look how Hans. It's just he's good.
We'll cut them off on the other side!
Also, Hans, why didn't you teach me how to swim? That could have been a great bonding experience and helped me out a lot.
Oh, Mott.
Oh, babes.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee.
You might want to put pressure on that.
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
What does Hans think's gonna happen? Like, I've got a gaping wound in my shoulder that's bleeding. Why wouldn't you put pressure on it?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
I don't even know what's going on. Hans, can you help me? Can you help me walk? Look at Hans. Look at Henry. He's barely moving.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
You're a wanted man. I know.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
Yes, sir. I'm relying on you, bro. I can't do anything. If they come at me, I'm done for.
And then kill them! No fucking around! You! Watch the middle of the gorge!
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there! Get a move on! You watch this side of the rocks! And you, go to the pond! If they didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond, I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sacra!
Footprints,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Do you honestly think they
Get
can
to
swim
work.
all the fucking way across?
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catching some naked men in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We'll follow you. Do the bit and get a nice reward.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I'll
played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be
They're coming
keeping watch
here!
instead?
Stand still!
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank, not here.
Run!
Why
Quick!
are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
But we were sent up top.
There won't be nothing up there.
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in
Find
front of
them.
us. Quick, into the rocks.
Find them! Kurva! They're fleeing into the rocks! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top!
They're here! Take cover! Run ahead of them!
Nope. Go, baby. Run! Run like you never run before.
Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
I took a little break. Now I have a sweater on. Or a hoodie. But we're still here.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye. But he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout.
Oh my goodness, run. What kind of name is Nails?
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry! We'll climb down here.
We'll climb down here before they find us.
You're a dead man! Ah! Fucking hell!
Oh my god, just die. Get on the ground. So close. Oh my. Roll credits. We're done. It's over.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Look at he's so cute in this outfit.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot down hawk. And that fella landed with you. He broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
I'm naked.
Where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Come on, Henry. You're not dying here.
How are you holding up?
Not good. I feel like it's all up for me.
This is so pretty.
Just hang in there, damn it. Just talk. I know you're hanging in. Henry, what are you staring at?
Nothing good.
They're
Nothing
here.
good.
It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Keep moving. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scallis, and you'll survive this. Come on!
Bianca.
Come on!
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the truck. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you? Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come on! Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see.
Aw, he's not giving up on us.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
No. Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them... fall down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
This is so cute and sad.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We...
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents... they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed, but don't worry. I'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, Scott!
Yikes.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Poor Henry. Ew, no. Nuh-uh. I cannot look at blood.
Scallows. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now.
Mommy?
There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Grandma.
Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly,
Ow.
lad. Slowly.
Oh, Hans.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
Fortuna.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
Let's be a big boy.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Well. Let's get something to eat. Being hungry is not fun.
really good. So good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Can we have one more? Yum, 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 yum. Thank you.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
Bojana. We're definitely praying.
Lord God Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too. And let her save Sir Hans. And deliver her from all evil. And grant her grace. Because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
And look at her herb garden. Very, 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 very cute. I want some of these. Ew, look at her bandage. It's all red. Oh gosh, wow. A bucket? Dead B word. I suppose I'll take all his stuff. Alright, let's put on this. We'll have a torch. And he had some food on him. Yum, yum, yum. Yummy, yum. Oh. Hi. Hi, puppy. Hiya. What's your name, Growler? Because you growl a lot? You're a big boy. Ew, look at all this blood.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Now what? Growler's so cute. Hello, I did it.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it.
I also
I'm
stripped a
pleased,
man.
Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal.
Aww.
Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ
Oh my
moons.
goodness.
Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be
Hide
truly
him.
glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek.
Yeah, the dung
The
pile.
soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by
Ignatius.
again. So's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You're going to need all the saints watching over you, and the Holy Virgin and all. Better pray you have someone up there looking out for you.
His parents. Grab this shovel. Ew, he killed them in the dung pile. Oh, that's disgusting. Well, at least you're getting a burial. Must be nice. Some people don't get burials.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Sorry, I stepped on him. Shove him in the ground. This is a lot nicer than what they would have done to us. Look at me being a good Christian and burying dead people. There we go. Nice. Oh my goodness, hello. What's your name? Borealis? Do, buddy do, buddy do, buddy do. The chickens are so cute. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Damn, the shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
You talking to yourself, my love? Yes, I am. Sage.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
Mm-hmm. And chamomile.
That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Quite lovely here. Very pretty. I wouldn't mind living here. On the double. On the triple.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
What do you know about it?
Who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord Von... Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord
Do you remember
von
these
Berghoff
faces?
sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Berghoff. You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me,
Kurva.
boy. When I say we're from Von Berghoff, then we're from fucking Von Berghoff. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bojena. I don't know anything about any attack, but I met some of von Berghoff's men in the woods too. They had his shields and Waffenrocks. They were looking for some cutthroats. I gave them directions here, so you can join them once they get here.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Fuck it. Just tell them we'll wait for them in the tavern in Jelly Off. All right?
Jelly off. Kozliak. Because
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
is the dog okay? Did they kill it?
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be
I'm
praised that
sorry.
my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard.
Kobyla.
We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story. It was a story, right?
Oh, I didn't meet anyone up top, but they swallowed it all right. What about Sir Hans?
It was just a
How's he doing?
story.
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try.
We like alchemy.
Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
The first thing I did as Henry in the first game was learn how to read, because we are not here to be looked down upon.
There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have
Wine.
to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Wine, add 2 camomiles. So wine.
All right.
Wine.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Oops.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1, 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts.
Okay.
See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Decant.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Please believe in me.
Here it is.
Well, now, judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Can I do any more? Oh wait, I didn't pick enough though. What other... do we have any more? Oh, I did pick. Okay. I feel like we should do this. Do some wine. Two. Put it in. Slap it down. Boil. I also found out if you count to 10 at a certain pace, it's the same as waiting for the sand to run out. Why did I try that? I don't know. Grind the sage, which is 1. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And slap it in there. Oops. Oops. Grab this. Beautiful. Yay, we reached a new level. Thank you. Just close this. Don't want anybody to come in.
All done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest.
Time for some sneaks. Poor Hans.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine. And I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Toth makes me so angry.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Aw, Henry.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry.
That's
It's
so
past
interesting.
sunrise.
So...
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Yes, it was. It's better to see your face than some scary bandit.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
But Hans, he's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I feel like I got thrown by a horse, and then stampeded by a herd of cattle.
Is it really that bad?
More or less. Although the fact that I'm hurting all over means I'm alive. So I reckon it's all good. Considering.
That's surely the healthy way of looking at it. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth. A villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father. And I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
So, if I say Toth, that's gonna be like revenge. Father, he doesn't want to disappoint. It's very interesting. I think that was Radzik at the end saying, "Don't disappoint me." But this sword is... It was made for Radzik, but it was made by his, like, the dad that raised him. So you would think that he doesn't want to disappoint that dad, but the other dad is the voice that he... So I guess both he doesn't want to disappoint. But I feel like the sword is the, like, main thing. Like, he keeps talking about it, he dreams about it. And also, I don't like these two. I'm not gonna pick this one because as Henry, I tend not to lie because I just don't see him as someone that does that unless it's like necessary, like someone's gonna be hurt. Then I can see him telling white lies, but He usually owns up to his crap, even if it gets him in more trouble. So, we're just gonna go with this.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't
Or
sound
your
strange
soul.
at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
I like that.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
Yes.
I expect you're right.
That's a lot of work.
In the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Come along. Pex. Also, I like how we picked the name Pavel because of her name. That's cute. Alchemy. This is going to be important because we're going to have to make some money. If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. That's right. Stealth. Yes, we like this. Swords. Opening strike. Steady aim. I like those ones. Alright, let's go. Pavlina and Pavel.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
Hans.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
So Hans was captured by humans.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern.
We punched him in the face.
I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Poor baby. They are people too, even if they did bad stuff.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I
Whoa.
heard.
Whoa,
So
that's
cute.
all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna Juvat.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
This is funny because in the first game, when I saved Hans, okay, so he gets shot, and then he like ragdolled so bad, he just like flopped over, and I stood there just laughing because I couldn't handle it. He's just like flailing about.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've
There
done,
you go.
Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift. Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Cute.
Praise be Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Greetings.
Okay. And on that note, we're going to end this first episode here. I'll see you in the next video or part of this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.